Good morning, everybody. Today's date, 7:03 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, time 3/15/2013. When I talked about the 1550 420 expiration, 1550 puts, they're 1750 by 1860. They were wholesale. These people are buying bigger than big again. And what we have going on a Friday morning is you got the Dow down 68 handles. It's only down 54, but we haven't had a calendar year Friday year to date yet that where we've had a Friday morning sell gap down, because we haven't. And every single Friday of the calendar year, we have ended up positive. There is a change. When corrections are going to happen, before they happen, you start to see where the Friday scenario changes to confirm it. We had 10 straight up days into the best overbought levels than we've seen in a long time. And we've got the big money coming in here, and we're buying the 1550 puts that expire a month from now for the S&P to pull back in its overbought bull mode. And once again, we will be buying some of the protection using the VIX calls, because they're very, very, very cheap to hedge our big portfolios with. So when the insurance is cheap, that's when we start buying. And that's what we do in our risk management training scenarios with the money management skills with the dollar capital risk. Dollar cost capital risk is that correction that Mario said is coming, and we're going to buy VIX calls up and out of money to hedge portfolios, because we are. And we're buying S&P a whole month out for this. Nothing will go straight down, but we do have confirmation that you don't start the bull rally Fridays out down 61 handles with an immediate sell program on that opening bell. And we had 10 straight days up in a row. And right now it's 7:05 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'm letting people see that there's been 11,000 of these contracts traded. Yes, we have our little small people buying a few, these little teeny prints, threes and twos and whatnot. The 100 ones are our bigger guys that are buying. But we're not buying 2,000. And look at 2,000. There's 4,000. There's 5,000. There was 9,000 of these put contracts times $17.10. Yes, we buy the littler amounts with our other people. Our little junior guys will get 2 and 3, but our other people, they buy 100, 300. So the thing about it is, that's the highlight here. This is definitely what I must tell everyone. And just to let you know that the S&P 500, the S&P 500 has been in a very extreme bull mode. And right here on this daily chart that I'm about to present to all of my MMTs is, number one, you got to see where the Friday changes, but there is that exhaustion move on the opening bell today, and you're getting that wick. That's called a sell wick, MMT, just so everyone knows. And the rest of my other MMTs, you need to get your accounts open. And hold on one second. Once again, folks, what I would like to tell people here is that this is the kind of volume here. Let's go ahead and pull this up so you can see it. This is really big institutional money right here on those purchases, particularly on an opening bell Friday morning. This is the S&P 500 high daily wick. Soon as it got up close there, you can see how it sold down. This has not happened year to date on a calendar Friday. On a calendar Friday. You do not have where the S&P goes down in value on the opening bell, and they always close up in value. And we have come down, but we can still run up off of these bottoms. What I'm trying to tell everyone is where the behavior patterns start to change before a good size pullback will happen in the broader markets going forward for calendar month of March. Today is 3:15 on a Friday, monthly options expiration. And at 7:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, here is the update. These are the changes we're looking for in MMTs. And this is what I will conclude at 7:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on a monthly expiration, how the S&P had a sell versus a big buy, and that the S&P is on a short-term overbought. And again, once again, we will be going through lots of trades. This is what it looks like, opening down on a Friday. That is where we look for Friday changes, and we're seeing it definitely. It's the first calendar Friday on a monthly expiration and a weekly expiration that we start this way. They always have been ending up, and the Dow was up 10 straight days in a row. We hit the upper end of those targets, and you can see it right here in the S&P 500 daily chart.